What the heck is Formula One?
Pole position, strategy,
yachts and parties,
safety car, Ferrari.
beautiful corners.
Oh, right, okay. There's a car in front of you. Try and overtake it.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Hello, you fools. Welcome back to another Formula Fools podcast. My name is David. With me is Skin.
Hello.
It's an audio podcast, Skin,
Yes.
so like waving doesn't do a lot to the audio listeners.
Well, yeah, but there's a video platform.
There is a
as well.
video platform
if
as
you're
well.
an audio-only listener, then feel free to check that out.
Hell yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Nice forward plug there, Skin.
Yep.
Get across to
Look at me,
YouTube,
yeah.
everyone.
But yeah, also hello. I'm Skin.
Nice. Me and Skin are doing a crazy 34 and 34 challenge, which is releasing 34 episodes in 34 days, explaining all of the teams, the liveries, and the drivers going into the 2026 season. We're coming towards the end. I think we're in the last week. No, we're just shy of the last week.
Yeah, 8 or 9 to go.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah, 8 to go. So not bad, Skin.
No, not bad at all. It's been very enjoyable.
Yeah.
The recording process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The editing is, to be fair, the editing's been pretty fucking good as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's been smoother than I expected.
Okay.
It's been fun to listen to them back and just go, oh fuck, that's quite controversial, Dave.
Cut that out.
Yeah, there's been a few tactical cuts. There was one thing I said on an episode, and as soon as I listened to it, I was like, that's wrong, Dave. I was like, cut the whole thing out.
Oh, fantastic.
It was only like one little thing I said, but still, like I don't. You asked me like such a small throwaway question, and I very quickly answered it because I wanted to get onto my thing, and then I gave you the wrong answer.
Oh, dear.
So it just didn't make it to the episode, but I can't even remember what it was.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, maybe we make a Patreon and all of the facts that Disco gets wrong gets put in an edit.
True.
And then what did Disco get wrong this week?
Yeah.
People can pay for that shit. I don't want to put that public because I get eaten alive for the wild shit I already say. So
Yeah.
I would get destroyed for that. Okay, so who are we talking about today? We are talking about Liam Lawson, or Skin. Could I interest you with a Liam Jared Lawson?
Yeah. Yeah, I love a middle name.
That's his full name.
Good on you, Disc.
LJL.
Good on him.
Go Liam. Liam is a Kiwi, so he's from our side of the pond, Skin. Anyone doesn't know what Kiwi means, that means he's from New Zealand. His date of birth is the 11th of the 2nd, 2022. So that means he just turned 24 right after this episode. Like literally in a few days, he turns 24. Happy birthday, Liam.
As we're recording, I think he will have been 24 for a while as it comes out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like he would have just turned 24 like a week or two ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Liam, for like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Go, Liam. We said that. Nice, jinx me a beer. F1 debut year was 2023. He debuted we'll get on to that. He debuted in the AlphaTauri / Racing Bulls after Daniel Ricciardo had his injury at Zandvoort, where he kind of went into the barrier and I think he broke a bone in his hand or wrist or something like that. So Liam Lawson got the step up into AlphaTauri Racing Bulls. He then obviously was kind of like made an impact straight away. I think his first 2 or 3 races were really fucking good after taking over for Daniel Ricciardo.
Really?
Oh yeah. Had some pretty good results in there.
Like what?
Like not like podiums or anything, but like he finished in the points,
Okay.
which for Racing Bulls at that point was like a pretty good going.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ricciardo was out for a little while with this injury, was he? He got to do a few races.
Ricciardo, yeah. So he was out for like, 5 or 6 races, something like that. Yeah. And then, Ricciardo came back, but then Lawson got the seat for the following season because Ricciardo didn't really. Yeah.
Okay. And so he went well in those first 5 races.
I think his first 2 or 3, he did pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I remember him doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what solidified him for the return back after Daniel Ricciardo got the Das Boot. So yeah, he kind of took over halfway through the following season to take Daniel Ricciardo's spot again. But this was a permanent takeover of Daniel Ricciardo's spot in 2024.
Yes.
So 2025 was his big, like he'd had the good takeover the first time, a good takeover the second time from Danny Rick. Red Bull decided, you know what? Let's put you in the junior team for a season. Oh wait, no, they didn't do that. They said, let's put you in the Red Bull team after not even a full season in Formula One. So he goes up to the Red Bull team, disaster strikes, not even halfway through the season, he gets punted back down to the junior team. Yuki Tsunoda gets promoted. Now Yuki Tsunoda has been punted. The Red Bull program is fucked.
Yes.
Yeah.
You say not even halfway through the season. How far through the season was it? Wasn't it like 2 races?
It was very early on. It wasn't 2, no, but it must have been 4 at best.
Right.
4 or 5 at best.
Does that not seem brutal? Like, why would they drop him so early?
Yeah, it was horrific. I mean, in all fairness, like his Australia was pretty fucking bad in the Red Bull. His China race, I don't remember being great. I feel like he had a crash towards the very end of the race, which was very rookie and it made him look bad. But I think in hindsight now, looking at how shit Yuki Tsunoda also did in that car, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you pulled the trigger a bit too early.
Yeah, okay.
Like you kind of probably just ruined 2 drivers' careers in one move because Yuki's now not on the grid this year, which in my opinion is a travesty. I think Yuki's a great driver.
Yeah, okay.
But I think when you look at, I mean, fuck no, I was going to say when you look at Arvind, but no, Arvind. There's clips of Arvind just fucking dogpiling into other cars in Formula 2. So I'm very excited to see if he makes a lot of crashes in Formula 1. But in my opinion, Yuki's a better driver.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I hope he fucking leaves that Red Bull program as soon as possible and gets in with Aston Martin.
Sure, okay.
Because they've got the Honda link.
Okay.
We're not talking about Yuki Tsunoda, we're talking about Liam Lawson though.
Yep.
Liam Lawson, so the teams he's raced for, obviously AlphaTauri, Racing Bulls, and Red Bull are the teams he's raced for so far. Racing stats, he's raced 35 races. His highest race finish has been 5th with 0 wins, 0 podiums, 0 pole positions, although his highest Grand Prix start from qualifying was 3rd. 0 championships, and going into 2026, he will still be with Racing Bulls.
All right.
Go Skin.
Very good.
Do you want me to launch into his fun fact / iconic off-track moment?
Nah, let's ask a question first.
Go Skin questions.
So what do you make of that, right? He's gone up to Red Bull.
Yep.
Been cut brutally early.
Yep.
Gone back to Racing Bulls. And I mean, well, you can tell me what you made of his year last year, but I would suggest probably underperformed.
Yep.
Like didn't have the most exciting year last year. Where's he sitting now? So Isaac Hadjar's gone up to Red Bull.
Yeah.
Does he have any prospects of getting back up to the big team? If he doesn't have any prospects of getting back up to the big Red Bull team, then like, why would any other team want to go from him? Like, what's likely to happen in this man's career?
Yeah, it's kind of a Pierre Gasly situation. Like Gasly got the promotion up to Red Bull. They decided that was too early, so they demoted him for Alex Albon. That also was too early, apparently, in Red Bull's eyes, which it definitely was. And then Pierre Gasly just kind of sat in that second team for a fucking long time. Right. And then he decided to take his career into his own hands, left the Red Bull program and went and moved to Alpine. You could argue that was a worse move. Right. However, like you're going to live in the shadow of Red Bull, and eventually junior drivers like, we can see now Lawson, Hadjar and Arvind would have replaced Pierre Gasly at some point. So if you're in Liam's situation now, your target has to be Red Bull. Like it just has to be. You have to be trying to impress the people at the head of Red Bull to be able to get that seat back. In this season, in 2026. Yeah, in any season that he is still in that Racing Bulls car. Sure. Yeah. However, I think the thing that he's got going against him is that Isaac Hadjar is a very fucking good driver, and there's always Red Bull juniors wanting that second seat. So if he doesn't perform well this season, he could be dropped to 2027 and we may never see him in F1 again. So whilst trying to impress Red Bull, you also need to be having conversations with any other teams on the grid that you can, if your goal is to stay in Formula 1. Unfortunately, based on his race results last year, I don't imagine that many other teams would be looking for him unless we saw a freak retirement, 2 freak retirements with Lewis Hamilton, or 3 maybe. Lewis Hamilton, Nico Hülkenberg, Fernando Alonso. They're all very old drivers. Towards the end of their careers, if they potentially decide to just pull the pin, 2027, there's 3 main seats available. Ollie could move to Ferrari. There's a Haas seat available. There's an Aston seat available. Yuki could potentially take that Aston seat because of the Honda link. There would be an Audi seat available. Don't really know who Audi has in the pipeline. So, they're the kind of things that Liam and his management team will be looking at and should be looking at for all of the 2026 season. But the main thing is results. Go out there and fucking perform.
Yeah, okay. And can you explain what happened last year? Like, why did he sort of have those results throughout the year if he's already had experience in an F1 car where he's looked pretty solid?
Yeah. It's just a lack of performance in every fucking direction when you look at it. Like, the only thing I could see is when he took over from Danny Rick, there was zero expectation on his shoulder of, like, it was literally just Danny Rick replaced someone who did Danny? Nick de Vries. Nick de Vries was in the AlphaTauri, was not doing that great. So they racked Nick de Vries, brought Danny Rick back from the dead. And then he injured himself. So then Liam got the seat. And at that point, it was just like, look, we've just fucking sacked a driver to bring this guy in. Now he's injured. Just go out and don't crash the car. So it was literally for him, it was like no pressure. And he went and delivered with zero pressure. And I think the difference is that now that we've seen him under pressure, I mentioned it in Isaac's episode, but you know, at F175 last year, when they came out and talked to the audience, he looked fucking scared. He looked scared next to Max. He looked scared next to Christian, and he just looked nervous to be driving in the main Red Bull team. And so I think pressure I don't think he performs well under pressure. So for him, he needs a situation like, like what Pierre's got with Alpine, or what Carlos and Alex have got with Williams, or Fernando in Aston and Charles in Ferrari, Lando and Oscar both in McLaren. Like, you need that family home feel where the pressure's kind of off and it's kind of like, hey, like, here's a multi-year contract. You're not under any pressure. There is no reserve driver sat here waiting to take your seat. Like, just go perform. And I think that's what he needs, and that's what he didn't have last year.
Yeah, okay. All righty.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So, iconic moments / it's an iconic moment. Liam Lawson is a child at heart, and there is a social media clip of him at Disneyland about to meet his hero, Lightning McQueen. His love for the Cars movie franchise is unbelievable, which is crazy because, like, we were pretty much adults paying taxes when that film came out. I think it came out in like 2005, so we weren't. But.
Yeah, I was going to say, probably not.
Yeah, no, I was like 9.
I feel like I remember being pretty young.
Yeah.
It was a good film.
It's a cracking movie. I love it. But yeah, like, Liam Lawson has a massive love for cars, and to the point where Racing Bulls did some social media videos last year where they would quiz him on his car knowledge, and some of the questions they were asking were niche, like not even main Cars movie. They were like the fucking Cars series. Yeah. They were like fucking weird questions about all sorts of characters and like cameos and features and stuff. And Liam knew all of it. Like, he was all over it.
Okay.
So yeah, his love for that is absolutely phenomenal.
Righty that.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's one of his, in my opinion, that's like Liam's iconic moment, is just how much he loves. If you've not seen the clip, go and watch. Just go and search Liam Lawson meets Lightning McQueen. It's such a funny clip. I think it's his girlfriend filming it or some shit. It's so funny.
Wait, how old would he be at the time?
He was I think it was when he took over from Danny Rick.
Oh, really?
It was like around that. It was that year that clip came out for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like very recent.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, nice. What about his junior career? What do you got for me?
That for a fucking segue, guys.
Yeah, that's how it works. I'll just be asking questions.
I tell you what, this 34 and 34 is just making us better podcasters.
Just a smooth operation.
Well-oiled machine. And then I've just derailed it by slowing us right down. Junior career, Skin. I like your thinking. So his early career obviously started in New Zealand and Australia. He was karting at the age of 6, so a little bit later than some other people. But he won the 2016 and 17 NZ F1 600 Championship Series. Doesn't really mean a lot to me. I'm going to assume it's go-karting.
Sure.
He then moved obviously over to... Oh, no, he didn't. He then became the Formula 4 runner-up in the 2017 Australian... in the 2017 Australian F4 and in the 2018 ADAC F4, the German championship. So by 2018, he was racing over on the European circuit. He then raced in the Toyota Racing Series and won the 2019 championship, which was a pivotal title in his home country as well. He won that one in New Zealand. I think that one goes around the world.
Wait, what was that one, sorry?
The Toyota Racing Series.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
The Australian F4 in 2017, I think you said.
Yep.
Any idea what the hell that is?
No fucking clue.
Does that not imply an Australian F1?
No. Formula 4, I think, is the only one still that has regional formulas because the cars are very basic. So yeah, like there's he won the Formula 4 in Australia and the German one. I think it was a few episodes ago that won the German one and the Italian one. And then we've had people in this series win the French one as well. There's an English Formula 4, like they're everywhere, Formula 4s.
But then isn't there also just a
Formula 4?
A Formula 4, yeah.
I think so, yeah, which is the FIA Formula 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's the FIA Formula 3, Formula 2.
All right. That all makes sense.
Yep.
And then Formula, yeah. And then Formula, is there a championship called Formula Regional, or are these things?
No, the Formula Regionals, yeah, it's just regional Formula 4s.
Okay, right.
Yeah. When I refer to that, yeah, it's more just like, yeah, the Australian one, the German one, whatever.
Gotcha.
What am I doing? In 2019, he joined the Red Bull Junior program and competed in Formula 3, winning races for High Tech, and then in Formula 2 from 2019 through to 2023 was when he was in them series racing for Red Bull as a junior driver. He raced in the DTM, which is a German tin top. It's kind of like the German version of supercars.
Okay.
Similar to that. So it's German like sports car racing. Mercedes do quite well over there. In that series, he finished second in the championship in his debut season with an AF course. Don't really know what that means. Narrowly missing the title. So did really well over in DTM. We've seen other drivers in the past like Pascal Wehrlein. I think Marcus Ericsson went and did a stint over there. Felipe Nasr, I'm sure. Oh, maybe they went to Formula E, because DTM was kind of, if you weren't good at Formula 1, you would, or like, you know, your career was cut short in Formula 1, you would either go race in like the endurance series or you'd go race in DTM. But then Formula E came out, and so a lot of drivers would retire or leave Formula 1 and go race in Formula E.
Okay.
But yeah, second in DTM, it's a very competitive championship, so it's pretty good going from him. In 2021 and 2022, he was in Formula 2, placed 9th in his rookie season, moving to Carlin in 22, where he secured 3rd overall with 4 wins that season. And then in 2023, moved to Super Formula, which is a Japanese form of Formula racing. So like open wheel, open cockpit racing, where he competed for Team Magnum and became the first driver in the series history to win on his debut and ultimately finished the series runner-up. Again, so no major championships there, but a lot of runner-ups and a lot of, you know, big moments there that kind of showed like, hey, I'm a good fucking driver. His Formula 1 transition, we've already spoke about this a little bit, was obviously going into the AlphaTauri / Racing Bulls as a reserve driver in 22 through to 24, and then getting his debut during 23 during that Daniel Ricciardo saga there. And now we know his career. We've kind of spoke about that since then. So yeah, that's his junior life.
All right.
Where is he in 2026, and how's he stacking for 26? We've kind of covered this a little bit. I think he needs to not get swallowed up by Arvind Lindblad. Like, he needs to show that he's been in the sport now for a few years and that he's the leader of that team. And like I've said, he needs to make, who did I say this about yesterday? I said it about Ollie Behrman as well. Like, every race for Ollie Behrman this season is a pitch to Ferrari. Yeah. Every race for Liam is a pitch to Red Bull or another team. He needs to be making sure that his management team or he are reaching out to other teams up and down the grid to make sure that if he gets punted or if the results don't come, that he's got other options, whether it be a reserve drive or whatever. He needs to have other options in his back pocket, in my opinion.
Okay.
So it's really it's a big deciding season for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
It is.
Well, thank you for listening, for watching, for consuming this podcast. Liam Lawson is a lovely guy. I love seeing him on the grid. I think he brings, I love the Kiwi accent, and I think he brings a freshness to social media and to Formula 1 drivers that we don't always see in juniors. So I really love having him around, and I hope that he stays for a few more years. But it's truly up to him to get the results at the end of the day. If you've enjoyed this episode, if you disagree with any of them opinions, or if you've got any other thoughts on Liam Lawson or questions, please drop them below if you're on Spotify or on YouTube. If you want to go follow us across any of our social media platforms, just search Formula Fools and you will find us there. But thank you for listening.
Oh, yeah. And we'll see you tomorrow.